Hi, my name is Alexis Hernandez and I am the Virtual Content Specialist for Social Studies Grades K through 2 Special Ed. Today I want to share with teachers a tip or trick that they can use to help them stay organized through the data collection and conferencing aspect of teaching. I know that we are all trying constantly to collect data and to take notes, and sometimes with paper and bouncing between classrooms and between subject areas, this can get a little bit disorganized or challenging. So I want to show you today how you can use Google Forms to help you stay organized and take conference notes. So first, to share with you, how do you find Google Forms? Well, if you are in your G Suite, in your Gmail, email, or even just online on Google, you can find Google Forms first by searching it in Google or by going to the top 9-box icon and scrolling until you see the Forms icon. It's a purple icon that says Forms. When you get to the Forms icon, you have all of your forms there that will be stored there for you to find whenever you need them. I suggest that when you're using forms for conferencing, you make a blank form so that you can create it especially to suit your needs. So, how can I form this form to be really helpful for me while I'm taking student notes and gathering data? You might want to title this form a one-on-one conferencing form. And it might say in the description, this form will gather student data / notes from one-on-one conferencing. Now you have the basis of your form. You just have to start creating different sections that you'll be able to take notes in. So the first one is an untitled question that you can create. I always like to make it the student name. Whose form are you filling out? Who are you meeting with right now? And this is just a quick short answer. You would just jot down the student's name. Then we want to add more questions on. So I click on this add icon here to create the next section. This section for one-on-one conferencing, I always like to have the area of focus, okay? So I'm the virtual content specialist for social studies. So you might be making one of these for social studies, but maybe you're doing this for your writing conferences or your math conferences. So maybe you want to make a subject section instead of an area of focus. That's up to you. The area of focus, I could say, will be a short answer, and I would just jot down what the area of focus is. Then, after area of focus, I like to have my observations. What am I noticing in my conference with the child? Am I noticing something that I want to just jot down quick bullets? Is it another short answer? Is it a paragraph? Do I want to give myself multiple choice? That's up to me as I create the form. After I jot down the area of focus and the observations, I like to quickly write down a strength or a glow. And this I usually just do in a short answer, quick jot. So if my area of focus is, let's say, second grade maps and geography, and I'm observing that in the whole group lesson, the student was maybe not seeming so attentive or was not along with the group. And then I go to have my one-on-one conference and I notice something that I can jot down in the strength and the glow. Then I add another section, typically for area of improvement or what I like to call the grow. What do they need to do to improve on? What do they need to focus on for my next steps? Okay? And then finally, that leads into next steps. What do I think I need to do next with my instruction? So this is how I form my one-on-one conferencing forms for my students in my classroom. I have their name at the top, the area of focus, or I can put subject, the observations that I've gained, the strength or the glow that I'm witnessing when I conference with them or in the larger group, the area of improvement or the grow, the thing that they need to work on, and then my possible next steps for instruction. Now that I have these notes, they will always be here in my Google Forms. One-on-one conferencing form, and I might call this one-on-one conferencing form, or I might make it specific. Maybe I want to make this Joey's notes. And whenever I sit down with Joey, I pull up this conferencing form. Or maybe I just have a general one-on-one conferencing form for my class, okay? Now it is saved inside my Google Forms, and it's there for me whenever I need it. I'm not fumbling around clipboards. I'm not trying to sift through stacks of paper. I can simply grab my iPad, sit down and open up Google Forms, open up this form and conference with my student. I can simply grab my laptop and fill this in. I can find everything in one place. What is also great with this is that these forms are fabulous for collaboration with other teachers. Now, when I finish filling out the form, I can send it. I can send it to myself. I can send it to other teachers. I can send it maybe to different specialists throughout the building that work with my student so that they have access to these forms as well. All I have to do is put their email in, and they will be able to fill this out as well, so that all of the data will be able to be saved in a cohesive way. So using Google Forms can help you definitely stay more on top of note-taking. It can help you stay more organized with note-taking, and it can give you a way to collaborate with different teachers and peers in the building that might also be working with your students. So I suggest you give using Google Forms a try for student conferencing and data collection.